Pisces gang, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a Piscean general love message. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. All angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know. This is going to be for Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. May or may not resonate, as these messages are general, guys. Okay, so try to keep an open mind when it comes to tarot. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the story. Take a moment and click that like button, guys, so people can find our channel. It just helps them know we here, okay? That's how YouTube do things, okay? So please take a moment, do that if you don't mind, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload for your sign, okay? Now, we don't have time to waste because we have quite a bit going on here, okay? Dare I say, prepare yourself. Don't believe you know this is happening or going on or coming. This might actually be a surprise to some of you. The amount of hysteria that I feel within this individual. Now, you are the reasoning for these obsessive thoughts, as well as this sort of desperate need to change an outcome, okay? First card out. Personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer. You may have that somewhere within your natal chart, or they may have that somewhere within their natal chart, okay? Cancerous energy, definitely tapping into your own emotions, trying to read your own body, right? Trying to be more aware, more self-aware of yourself. And I feel as though once you started looking within, right? Once you change your perspective to turn within, to start focusing on what you feel, what you need, what you are lacking, right? What is lacking within you or your connection or your relationship, etc., etc. It's definitely like putting a microscope to yourself. This is when you started to notice things that you may not have paid attention to prior to that moment. Especially things within the connection with whoever this person is, okay? This could really be anyone, right? Whoever it is, you've known them for a very, very long time, and they place a lot of value on that, okay? Almost as if the history alone, not their actions towards you, what you've gotten out of the relationship, what they've done for you, you know, what they bring to the table, how good they've been to you. Not that. No. This person places a great majority of the value on how long you've known each other. And for some of you, it could be like them trying to play up the fact that you're soulmates, right? This may have been something that you agreed on with them at some point in time. But at this juncture, you have definitely made up your mind. You've come to your own resolution here. Now, that is not going over well with this individual. Okay, this person definitely has a problem with authority. They have a problem with rules, boundaries, not being in control, having to listen to people, right? And I feel as though this is somebody who is now looking at you as a person who has betrayed them. So choosing yourself or choosing a path that is better for you in their eyes is a betrayal. Like you're a fraud. Because this unveiled card is showing up as mirrored energy. And it kind of goes like each of the cards go down a row. Okay, so they go in order this way. They all go together. They're connected per row, if that makes sense. And then this is like the central energy. So even though a personal issue has reached a resolution, I don't feel like you came to this conclusion with this individual. And that might be what is pissing them off, that you came to this decision on your own, that you came to your own conclusions. When in the past, you may have tried to have conversations with them, but they will only gaslight you and say, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I wasn't there. She not my friend. I ain't fuck her. I wasn't over there. I didn't mean it like that. That's not what you heard. That didn't hurt that much. That didn't hurt your feelings. You know, like, having a conversation is pointless. Is it true or not? Who's trying to have a pointless conversation about what a person should already know? Okay? Just to be gaslighted and told that that's not true. or you don't feel that way, or you shouldn't feel that way, right? Or that's immature, or you're doing too much. You're too sensitive. So you sort of came to your own conclusion. You pieced the fuck out. You have retracted your energy. You have retreated. It definitely feels like a 180 to this person. Okay? It has left them spinning. Out of control. So right under this truth unveiled, we have this desperation card, because this individual, they feel like you just left without a word. You may have just checked out emotionally. For some of you, for a good majority of you, you physically have checked out, meaning they haven't seen you, heard from you, heard nothing about you. And they're desperate, not just for answers, because that's not this type of individual, okay? They do feel like you wronged them at this juncture. By viewing things from another perspective, okay? So your perspective in the past might have been more of a partnership-based decision-making process, but at this juncture, you're moving solely for your own benefit, for yourself. And this person kind of feels like you just threw away everything, and that needs to be punished. Child, what? Yeah, that's what I just heard. We have the King of Swords. So King of Swords is definitely the energy of an asshole, you guys. Okay, this person is definitely manipulative. This could be a narcissist, right? I don't like to throw that word around, but that can be signified in the energy of this card. This is how they're showing up. This is their centering energy. So all they can think about, all that they're obsessing over, is you resolving the issue without their input. Because if you had let them have some input, then you know that they would have twisted and switched it and reversed it. Made you out to be crazy. You're crazy. You're too emotional. Grow a pair. Pull up your big girl drawers. You know what I'm saying? And take this abuse like a man. Take it like a woman. I mean, it's absurd that they're even, I don't, guys, this person is not well. Like, I'm not even saying that lightly. I don't joke about mental health and shit like that, but they are definitely 2 seconds away from snapping. A couple fries short of a Happy Meal. This person don't got it all, you know what I'm saying? They definitely don't deal with their feelings properly. Okay, there's no emotional maturity here. And this would also be why there's just sort of like this victim blaming mentality, and why they feel they need to make a return and criticize or critique the way that you've done things, because that's not the way adults handle disconnecting from relationships. You don't just disappear. You don't go no contact. Who do you think you are? And I feel like they go back and forth in reference to how they plan to approach you. Now, the most prevalent energy is this King of Swords, but as you know, it can be a manipulative energy. So in order to manipulate you back to where they feel you need to be, they have to mask this anger. They also have to mask this desperation or this desperate energy. They're gonna come back in as if they need your energy, right? Like you fed them. We have moocher. It says someone who survives off of another, right? So that definitely feels like their verbiage, their wordplay. You know, you're the only one for me. We're soulmates. Like, we were meant to be together. We have kids. We have been married. We belong together. It's been so much time. You're just going to throw away everything that we've worked for, everything that we built. A whole fucking statue. We built a whole Egyptian statue. You're just going to throw it away? Just want to knock that shit down? Where'd they do that at? Meanwhile, they are masking the true intention, you guys, okay? This person is definitely raging out of control. Very, very angry. It says, I'm angry at myself sometimes and even you for how things turned out. Now, I do believe that they, like I said, go back and forth. They do realize, right, that there's a reason why you didn't feel comfortable enough speaking to them before you left or before you checked out of this relationship. But the desperation and the shock and awe come from what they feel the history would have placed your energy in, which is stuck. They feel like you would have willingly, like, volunteered to tie yourself to them regardless of what this relationship was giving. Now, I have a question. I got a question, Pisces. I got a question. Is this King of Swords energy just showing up now, or is this something that has always been prevalent in this relationship? Because if it's always been there, that definitely gives me pause. Because what in you didn't see that? You know what I mean? Couldn't see the truth, you know, and who they were. They had a lot of opportunities. It's almost as if when they disappointed you or they did something that was insulting to you or insulted you directly, you chalked it up as a one-off situation in some instances. And it wasn't until those red flags started piling up and it was like a red banner out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Before you were like, okay, I need to regroup. I need to reanalyze this. I need a new perspective on things. I need to get this from a different viewpoint. Whatever it was, it's most certainly not something that this person was expecting, okay? It also says, beware of analysis paralysis. So I feel like there was a period of time where you possibly didn't want to, like, analyze the truth. You didn't want to because you did know. Like, your intuition knew. Even if you wouldn't, like, spread out the facts, right, and do the math, it would not have been mathing. You already knew that, right? So something else tied you to this person and allowed yourself to just kind of blindfold. Keep the blindfold on for a while. So they don't know how you got away. Right? Because if you were blindfolded and that's where they expected you to be, right? Consistently on a hamster wheel is what I'm hearing towards normalcy. What? What? Okay. What? Yeah, that's also what this Eight of Swords is signifying, you guys. I'm trying to keep my cool because now I'm getting angry. That's what this angry card is here for, isn't it? What? I'm like at a loss for words. So I feel as though, yeah, there's a lot of history here. But once you took the blindfold off and really took an analysis of this connection, you realized from a different perspective that if you were to analyze where the energy was or where the progression was from day one all the way until the day things were over, you were in the exact same place. The connection never moved. Like, it never moved. I feel like a lot of promises were made, though, because it keeps referencing, or they keep referencing false hope. Wow. So this is why this person feels like you're a fraud, because of how long this has occurred, how long it's gone on. You had a lot of patience in this relationship. Shit. Woo, baby. Not only did you have an astronomical amount of patience, you brought balance to what would have been a world of chaos. And you may have also noticed that you were the only one holding this relationship up. It was your self-inflicted Okay, guys, imprisonment. You kept yourself tied to this and actively did not take an analysis, because I feel like deep down you did know once you did that, once you looked at it real good and relayed all the facts out, all the Snapple facts. You know what I'm saying? Did your research. Okay, all the Yelp reviews would say about this motherfucker that they're a narc. Definitely. It was your patience, it was your stability, your kindness, your level-headedness, right? Your optimism, for sure. Wanting to believe the best in a person, wanting to believe the best in a situation would occur, wanting to believe that time would tell, or time would heal, time would show. And boy, did that become heavy. You ain't even have enough arms to carry all this shit. Look at that. And then, once you attempt to pick all of it up, I don't know how you're gonna do that. You gotta go up this mountain. It's wild. Here's what this person didn't know about you, though. They ain't know. They definitely didn't know. Here's what this person didn't know about you, Pisces. Okay? You definitely give people ample opportunity. It's in the cards. Give this person a long, long time. But once you've decided, the shit is done. All of the power, all the magic, hello, is in your possession. That's the only vessel you picked up. You left all of that other shit for this person to deal with. And this is why they can't understand, like, what is happening, what's going on. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where are you? Pick up your damn phone. Open the fucking door. Are you with another bitch? Are you with another dude? Like, what are you doing? It's not how that goes. And I believe you picked up the vessel with all your magic and you went on your merry way. And now they cannot find balance within themselves. They didn't realize that they were getting that from you. Wow. So they will be desperate, you guys, okay? And desperate times call for desperate measures. And this is also why we may have some semblance of a bit of a warning for you, okay? Now, keep in mind, I will have new love in the extended, because for a good majority of you, I feel like the analysis that you would have taken of this connection would have led you to believe and to know that you would have been better off, that you would have been more balanced, that you would have more resources by just letting go, which is what the Hangman is also. Bringing things to a halt, pausing shit so that you could think real quick. This connection might have moved rather fast and you didn't have a moment to think, right? Or maybe certain portions of this connection moved faster than others. Like, you know, the physicality of it, the emotions. This person may have thrown it on and laid it on really, really thick, like love bombing style. And that may also be what have created this Eight of Swords energy, because you at the end of this couldn't understand why you would have tied yourself to this either, but it's something that they did in the beginning, like something that they hid, you know, with this Truth Unveiled card. Wow. They sure wish they could have hit you with a bunch of word salad to talk you out of this, okay? But since that is done, this is somebody who is now trying to come up with a strategy, a plan here. Please remember that deep down, their most prominent energy is King of Swords in the reverse. Vengeful, okay? Selfish individual. This is not somebody who's able to look at things from the aspect of another person or what benefits another person, right? They're not really thinking, oh, you know what? Pisces probably did what was best for themselves. Pisces probably went towards a better outcome for themselves, or maybe we're just not meant for each other. No, they're looking at it like, you betrayed me. You're a fraud. You said you were going to do this, this, and this. You said we were going to be this, this, and this. And you were supposed to be waiting for things to change. Make no mistakes about it. That was supposed to go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Wow. This person definitely kept you waiting in this entire connection, right? Like I said, a hamster wheel. You was going mad fast too, real fast. Like, shit, aren't you exhausted? Lord. That was always the plan. And they may tell you every now and again, oh, okay, well, this and this and this is going to change. And, you know, just wait for me to go to counseling and wait for me to find this new job. And, you know, I have this addiction and I need to just, you know, I'm working on myself and, you know, I just give me some time and it's going to happen. And, you know, love conquers all. Right. How old are you? Didn't I tell you? Guys, it's not a lie. Now let me see if y'all remember what I said. Gaslighting like a motherfucker. You're immature. Like, why would you, you know, how you just gonna go cold, go distant, and you're in a whole relationship? Like, that's not how, that's immature. And is, or there will be. I feel there's competition. I feel like this energy is definitely going to heighten within the next coming weeks or months because of your distance and the things that you have been working on within yourself. You are going to have plenty of people vying for your attention, okay? Of course they know what they did, right? But they're never going to admit it. This is going to definitely be your fault. It has to be, because they have to convince you that you're walking away from something great. You know, that you're walking away from your life partner and that you did it wrong. You will have a lot of people wanting to get to know you, coming towards you, wanting to vie for your time. I feel like that's going to be a good switch, especially if these people start showing up prior to this person's return. Right now, they're just strategizing, they're planning. Okay, they're kind of waiting on the sidelines, right? But they will come in, okay? Their pride, that ego, is never going to allow them to just let you walk away to somebody who might actually be better than them, right? Can nobody do it like me? What I just heard. Wow. And there will be plenty of competition. This is why I feel like that will be good. If some of these potential prospects start showing up, I believe that, yeah, this person possibly will not even get a response from you. Now, make no mistakes about it. That doesn't mean that they're going to stop, okay? Wow, we have unexpected income. Now, I feel like this person's return is going to be unexpected, but you also have, like I said, a couple of offers coming in. Now, these will be valuable offers, okay? These will be offers that actually show you possibly what you were missing in the past, or what you no longer have to tolerate moving forward, more importantly. So I love that for you guys. I do. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. You may be running into some form of abundant overflow, like a very fortunate opportunity. For some of you, you're going to come into a windfall of finances. Okay, this is not even a finance message, but they definitely have money here twice. Some of you may be getting a newer position. Maybe you're starting a business that's getting ready to take off. Your money is getting ready to be amazing. Let me tell you why they needed to say this. Oh my gosh. Because this person from the past, they would love to believe, like I said, that you're waiting on them. But to see that you've accomplished all of this, baby, that's going to like definitely pour salt on every wound. Wow. Where at one time you may have made them the most important thing in your life, now you're the most important thing in your life. Like, it's just, and they're definitely gonna call you on it. Like, wow, you were faking this whole time. You never loved me, or you never wanted to work things out, or you were never gonna be like, you just, you know, you played me. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going over to the extended. Now we do have new love that already showed up here. I definitely want to tap into your money just a little bit because they wouldn't let us rest without it. You've been doing some things. For some of you, you have not even been focusing on another relationship or another person. You've been getting into your bag. That's what you've been doing. And it's getting ready to pay off majorly. Look, 777. Hello. Wow. So you have money coming in, a true abundant amount of money. You're going to possibly be getting some recognition for whatever this thing is that you're doing that's bringing this extreme amount of financial growth and abundance. For some of you, you may get some notoriety, right? A little bit of fame, or just like I said, some form of accolades, right? Notoriety. Official person. And this is definitely having you place yourself on a pedestal. That will also rub this older individual in the wrong way, but it will also simultaneously have people who are vibrating on your same level chasing you, like chasing you down. Look at all them S's. I mean, out this world, plenty of options. All right, let's go over to the extended, guys, because I really want to tap in over there and get to the bottom of this. And then new love is just where it's at, I feel. Okay, I just have to be very honest with that. So let's see, where does this person feel things are heading? We do know that they have some ulterior motives for you, even though they're not going to approach you in that way. So let's see what they're actually thinking is going to be the outcome. I want to know what shadows both of you need to address. This is the reason why things have gone down this way. More specifically, your shadows. This is going to be your lesson, and this is also going to be the ability to prevent this from happening again with a different person. Okay, let's see what karma the divine has in store for this individual. Hopefully that karma knocks them upside their head before they even make it to you, but you know, we're gonna look. Okay, I also want to see what their next steps are going to be, so you can prepare yourself, as well as their intentions for those next steps. And then we will look at the potential outcome, whether you decide to re-engage with the old energy or go towards the new. There's no judgment. I'm going to look at both outcomes. Okay, then we're going to tap right into your new love message. Okay, I want to see what this newer energy is. They are definitely pressing forward even before we get over there. So I want to see specifically what's coming towards you. Only the good, only the new. Let's see, what could you look for specifically that's going to signify your person. Okay, the person that you will be in relationship with or union with next. And then I want to see, what are they going to be like, right? Like, what are their best characteristics? What's the sexiest thing about this person? And what do they find most sexiest about you? We will also take a look to see what the chemistry and the romance is like between the two of you in and out the bedroom. I also want to take a look to see what spirit suggests you do to actively protect yourself and block your energy from all toxicity. Okay, that's important. I feel like it's been extremely prevalent, but you're moving towards a new cycle. You're actually already through that portal for the majority of you. So let's see what they need you to do to actively protect yourself from lower vibrational energies. All right. I also want to see how spirit suggests you restore your trust and optimism in love, because even though we do have these newer energies coming toward you, you have to be open for them, right? I feel like right now, all you're looking at is your bank account, right? Like your bag stacking and racking. And that's fine. But if you know that you desire a connection, a relationship, we need to restore your faith, your trust in partnership. I feel like that was broken with what you've been through in the past. So we'll see how you can go ahead and restore that. And then I want to see what blockages, if any, may be prolonging you from elevating out of this current cycle. For those of you who may still be stagnant here and have any tie or soul tie towards this still, right? And we will also look to see what the potential for outcome is. How long before union with your person, as well as focus advice in reference to how you can attain your true desired outcome of fulfillment and happiness in the least amount of time in your life. Let's see what spirit suggests you focus on to get that to happen. And lastly, we will have your Ask the Universe read, where I will give you the floor to ask a couple questions, but I will have more instructions for that over in the extended. Okay, before we roll out, please click that like button, guys. All right, it's free. I appreciate all of you who do so every single time. Y'all be riding with your girl. It helps people find us on this channel, as well as the subscribe button if you're not already done so. Okay, and now we must go, because I have a lot to tap into. Very excited about what you got coming. So I'm gonna put the link for that extended down in the description box. Okay, and I hope to see you over there. All right.